Testing, testing. Hey, Rick.
Hey, you.
What's up? How are you?
Kind of tired, but good news is the 3D print is finally coming out after three failed prints. First one was a total
Yeah.
disaster. You saw that. Second, then I started another one, and it just like there was a communication failure, and I called up the company, and they actually didn't even figure out anything. They just said maybe you have a manifold error in your geometry or something. So then I printed another one, and it also crapped out. And then I was like, yeah, it's probably a communication problem. So I'm printing it off of the SD card that you stick into the printer rather than like sending the data to the printer as it prints. Now it seems to be working. It looks like I mean it's gonna be okay.
Wait, when you say communication error, you mean like some kind of a software error when you were trying to send the model to the 3D printer? It would just crash or something?
Yeah, communication between the computer and the 3D printer,
Yeah.
which is just it was a really long USB cable. It should have worked. I mean, it was like designed. It was an active USB cable designed to go long distance, but apparently not. It's like whatever happened, it didn't work.
Hmm.
The other way to do it is to just put it on an SD card and stick the
Yeah,
SD
yeah.
card in there. So I did that.
Okay. Huh. Yeah. All right. You think the length of the USB cable could have factored in? That's something I usually don't think about.
Yeah, but you probably don't use 50-foot or 30-foot, 30 to 50-foot cables. I mean,
Yeah.
but I researched it, and it does not work over long distances unless you have an active cable. But it was an active cable, so should have worked, but it didn't. Or might not even be the cable's fault. All I know is it's working now.
Awesome. Can I see it? Is it showable?
Yeah. You want a picture?
Well, I mean like on the Skype video.
On Skype?
Yeah.
Hold on. See what my phone can do.
I thought you were just gonna hold up the actual printed thing.
No, it's still going.
Oh, okay. Oh, how long does it take?
Like 18 hours.
Whoa. It takes 18 hours to
Yeah.
print one of those?
Not fast. And that's 18 hours using like the low quality fast mode. If it was high quality, it'd take even longer.
Wow.
Let's see. High quality.
What? That's awesome. Dude.
Yeah, it's like magic.
Wait, can you show it again? I didn't see like anything I didn't really have long enough chance to see anything happening. Oh, cool. So what you changed what did you change since the first time around? You just made like
I can't hear a word you're saying.
Oh,
The printer's like too loud.
it's, huh? I can't even hear it.
What if I put? Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's switch back to the computer here.
That's weird. Oh, Skype. This is the worst UI. It's the Skype UI? Why does it look like this?
Okay.
That's weird that, I mean, I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't hear any of the 3D printer noises over the Skype call. It didn't seem very loud. It seemed like, I don't know, it seemed like a silent machine.
You're extremely soft on my phone.
Ah,
But it's kind of loud. I think the phone is just blocking out all the frequencies. It's like not voice.
huh.
It's like, it's not like so loud that it's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's
Pretty loud.
It's really loud. It's like, you know how the robots make some noise. It makes noise about
Yeah.
like.
Okay. Cool. Well, awesome. Yeah. So what did you change since the first iteration? You just made it thicker, like the bottom part, the holding part.
Yeah, I've figured out a lot of things. From the first failure, I realized that one, you can't print like thin little, or at least it's a really bad idea to try to print like a thin layer that's vertically stacked, just like a thin thing that's just like stacking up vertically.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing for the layers to stick to really.
Yeah.
That was one issue. The other issue is I turned on these things called supports. Like I was just imagining in my head, the 3D printer is just going to like create whatever I put into the model in 3 dimensions, and I'll enable support so that if there's an overhang or something, it'll just build the support. And this may have actually worked if it were like a perfect world. But what really happens is like the support structure is really gnarly, and it's hard to even remove it, and it takes a lot of time for it to print that. So the next time around, I said I don't want to use supports at all, so I'm just going to design the structure so there are no major overhangs. And so I redesigned it like that with a few modifications. And I can print it without support structures. And I made the bottom a lot thicker, and I made like pillars to have reinforcement.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, and so with all those changes, it seems going a lot better now.
Yeah, that and the arm. That's a new addition since our last stand up. But it's so cool. I don't know. I don't know. I was playing with it. It's and I saw people like dragging boxes around your house. It's pretty cool.
It took it to a new level today. They picked up a sheet of paper and dropped it into my toilet.
Wow. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, it's a hit.
How hard was it to rewire the arm?
No, it's not hard at all, really. Use the motor controller. I just connected only two of the motors to another. I plugged in another motor controller. You have to put a jumper on the motor controller so that the system can distinguish like one from the other when you stack them. You can stack those motor controllers so I had to do that little quote jumper, which is really just a little blob solder,
Hmm.
and then
Hmm.
that's just so
Wait.
I could have two of those at the same time.
So
But connecting the wires is no big deal.
so that jumper, what are you soldering? Is there like a, I don't know. Is there like a little metal piece that connects the two motor hats or something?
There's just so when you plug in another motor hat, well, on all motor hats actually, there's these little metal pads on the circuit board. They're
Yeah.
labeled like A1, 2, like A1, A2, A3, A4, something like that.
Hmm.
And when you connect those two pads together, it changes the board's address. Like its communication channel changes.
Hmm.
That's what allows you to have two boards plugged in, and the software can know like which one is which.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a, maybe we can call it our second milestone. I think it's huge. Um,
Yeah. Of
yeah,
course,
like
the arm's gonna. I mean, it's in like it's barely holding together. I mean, it's like
yeah, I heard somebody say it. I was reading the chat and somebody was saying it was broken or something. Um, is that not true? I mean, or is that true?
and it's like highly damaged, but most of it's not being used. Or I don't know if damaged is the word. It's just the screws popped out and they're not very good. Like the whole thing is the construction of the whole thing is just not good. It's like a cheap arm.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't have all the screws for some reason. I was like missing a couple screws, so it's even worse. Um,
Okay.
so like half it like the arm kind of like it's like it broke. It didn't break, but it's like it disconnected enough that it was like broken. The pieces were just disconnected. So I like taped it back together in the middle because it didn't matter. We're not using those motors, and that's it.
Okay. Well, I mean, like kudos. Like I was really like looking forward to that arm being a thing. And yeah, who knows what the users can think up of how to use it. Um,
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll think up something something that we haven't even anticipated. So what I've been working on version 2 of the website. My friend John, he helped me a little bit. Just when I was stuck, he helped me get unstuck. And yeah, I mean, I can show it to you, but before I show it to you, just yeah, John, he's pretty interested. I mean, he loves like the smaller the company, the more excited he would be to work with them. Um, he was a yeah he was a badass engineer at you know at Shipak. I guess I can say Shipak. Um, yeah, he was badass. He was like one of the rock stars, maybe like the most rock star. We had a few rock stars, but he might have been maybe the most rock star. Um, but anyway, like I after showing him the website and the product, he's interested, and yeah, he said he'd like to help out. He said he could potentially help out. He said, "quote unquote," all weekends, like all the time, all weekend. But I mean, I can't hold him to that. But if he
That's
did,
actually a pretty good commitment.
if he did, that'd be great. Yeah, no, he sounded really excited about it. Yeah, so that's awesome. Like he's definitely an asset. So what he helped me do is I implemented React. You know, I've been talking about React. So finally,
Yeah.
we got it implemented, and I'm very close to getting a 2.0 ready and deployed to production. I'll show you it if you want a screen hero.
Yeah. Okay, I got it running.
Okay. How about? Okay. No. Okay. Yeah, my computer's probably gonna crash.
Hmm.
It started crashing as of a couple days ago. Whenever I have too many things running, like OBS if I'm live streaming and Skyping and Screen Hero is a big like something hog. It hogs the CPU or memory or something. But
Yeah.
I can already hear my computer spinning up. Anyway, so where am I? Okay, so it looks like this. I mean, still in progress, but I mean these are all using React components and flex boxes and all the latest technology. Hold on, let me see if it's. Let me get it up and running again. So hold on, 1 second. So what that means, I mean, what's the benefit of having React? I mean, other than the fact that it's a very robust, and also like you can do complex kinds of UI work or really any kind of front end work. Shoot, hold on, let me fix this really quick so I can show you thumbnail. Actually, I have it here. Thumbnail doesn't like this. Okay. Okay, so other than the fact that it's more robust and you can do more complex things with it and more faster in terms of like re-rendering and things like that. Hold on. Let me just get rid of this then. But other than that, the best part, I think, really like the real like secret weapon reason why you want to get on React is because devs, like rockstar devs like John, only want to program in React. If I had showed him the website and asked him for his help and said like, hey, help me fix this Jade issue or whatever with like old school Node, I don't know, it would not have piqued his interest. I know for a fact that this guy and a ton of people like him. Like there's a couple other guys that come to mind at Shiphawk at least, but they would not be as excited like to help work on something that uses old school technologies. I mean, even me, that even translates to me or even applies to me. Like I don't know, I'm just so much more
I don't
excited
know
to
if it's
work
even
on the front
old.
end.
It's just different, but it's
It's
not in vogue. All I did was type in on the internet, set up Node.js to whatever, passport or whatever. And that's just like the first thing that came up on Google. So
yeah.
I don't know if it's older or newer. I mean, I don't know if it's like super old,
Okay,
but
then forget time
it's just not in vogue with.
in vogue. Yeah. But anyway, whatever the reason is, whether it's old or new or in vogue or not, or who knows. But I don't know. It lends to people's excitement um, when you
Yeah. No,
use,
I mean that's makes sense.
and to my excitement as well. I mean,
Yeah.
I love programming in React compared to what I was doing. Somehow it just feels a lot different. Maybe it's just psychological and irrational. But here, let me show you what we've got here. So right now, let me start the server. So everything's connected. Like I have access to all the data. I have access to all the robots, the chats, the users. I guess you can like a lot of it is the back end or the backing structure is different. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, I wonder if these work. No, that won't work. But anyway, I'm following Nighthawk's design here. You can see on my screen. So I'm getting closer. I mean, obviously not there yet, but need to do some more styling. So the movement buttons pretty much work. The chat, the chat works. These links should work. I mean, right now it just takes you back to the old page. But you can see that there's like a nifty loading screen. Like things like that I would have no idea how to do. Like that fetching data thing.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
Yeah, things like that I'd have no idea how to do in Jade. I'm a lot more familiar with React, so I feel like, I don't know. I'm excited to use it, and I think it'll be more effective.
I mean, that's really good. I know I was kind of maybe seeming resistant, but I'm really not. I mean, I think it's really good that you're upgrading this.
Yeah, we're upgrading it to like super modern, in vogue technology, and this will help us like sell it to other devs and also maybe like to other people. Like we can at least say we're using the latest technology, but to other devs, like really, I don't know. I think that's like the most important part. Like if I want to work with John on this, like now we can.
Yeah.
Oh, and another guy, Adrian, which I had mentioned before, not the Adrian, the designer guy in our Slack, but another Adrian, the guy that I gave the GitHub access to. But anyway, like he, for instance, only knows React and Angular, but he doesn't know, like he wouldn't be as efficient with Jade or anything else. But anyway, so I'm still just working on this, trying to make it more like this design here. And then once I get at least this design, I can start to improve it. Maybe Nighthawk might want to help us add more components to the UI. For instance, we have some new features now, the arm, like the arm control panel, and also this is another thing I was thinking about. We really should get another webcam that's mounted directly on the arm, so you can see exactly what the arm is pointing to, so that and then there's another webcam, just the webcam we have now, so that you see where the robot's going. But if you try to like use the arm while looking at the webcam that's like stationary on the robot, sometimes the arm goes out of view and you have like no idea where it is or if it fell off. But I'm imagining like in the future there might be like multiple webcams. So we can like use the word control panel. You can go to a page for a robot and it'll have like 5 different screens: the webcam for the arm, the webcam for the robot, webcam for the rear view camera, whatever it is, the second arm, the third arm.
Yeah.
But all of that like UI, I plan to attack next, and it'd be cool, Nighthawk. I don't know if you're listening or not, but maybe I don't know if you're interested. Like, we'd love it if you'd want to help design it, or I can try to, or we can try to just come up with it. Like you and I, Rick, just come up with a design for that. But anyway.
Which thing? For the multi-camera thing, or
the multi-camera, the arm UI. Basically, yeah. Who's gonna design the UI, or should I just do it on the fly while I'm developing? But it's kind of nice to have like a mock-up to kind of direct myself towards. Somehow that really helps. I mean, just looking at this Nighthawk's mock-up here, even that helped.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what he thinks about arm control. There's that site, that really bad site. We could look at that just to see what they did. Not, you wouldn't want to copy them because they're not that good at designing, obviously, but it might be a good starting point. The one with the one where you control the robot arm online, I think.
Yeah. I forgot the link. I don't know if either of us would know it or have it in our notes somewhere.
It's like live robot control. Just type in live robot control.
Dude, I just got a comment like, look how amazing this fisheye lens looks. I don't know. I'm looking at my screen. I just see your backside, but this looks like somehow very cinematic. It's very distinct, and yeah, it's distinct. If there were any way to get branding or create a branding, this is probably it.
Only with Apple's lawyers could you somehow patent a fisheye lens.
I'm not saying we have to patent it, but if we have it throughout our website, people will just naturally associate it with our brand, and our brand will become stronger for it.
Maybe. Dude, I don't know. That's like marketing voodoo as far as I'm concerned. I mean, maybe. That's all that marketing stuff. I'm like, try it and see if it works.
Yeah.
It's really hard to tell.
Oh man, you have to sign up.
There's another cool thing about that lens. Like, if you have it especially if it's on a phone.
Yeah.
If you zoom in a lot so that the image takes up more than your whole screen, it's like a really good view, because what you get is like a panoramic or an almost panoramic view, angle view, but you don't even see the circle anymore because you're zoomed in so much. It's got like a good view of everything. It fills up the whole phone screen.
Yeah.
Cool.
Dude, I don't know. It looks awesome. I mean, I can't not look at the fisheye lens robot. Like the other robots, I don't know. They look so cheap and boring.
Well, I mean, the other one looks. I mean, I think fisheye. I think most people like the fisheye. It definitely seems to have a favor. I mean, I'm probably gonna make it default fisheye just because it. To me, this image is actually much better looking. I mean, but the fisheye is more functional because you can see everything. But I guess the fisheye's like got a cool factor. I mean,
the cool factor.
It's got like a cool factor, like you're watching a 1980s music video or something.
Wait, yeah. Tell me why like all skateboarding videos are filmed with the fisheye. It might have started off for practical reasons, but like nowadays, like like cameras are wide angle enough. You're not gonna miss some kind of trick. I mean, you're gonna be aiming at the skateboard anyway. You're not gonna need like the peripheral vision. So why do they still keep using fisheye? Because it's part of that culture now. It's part of that brand.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anything else you want to talk about? I'm really sort of eager to get back to coding. Like the last couple of days, I've been in a pretty good zone, like a coding zone, and I feel like I'm pretty close to getting this done. Hopefully, I mean my goal was to get it done before I go back to Santa Barbara, which is this Thursday. So it'd be great if I could deploy this before Thursday or at Thursday. But anyway, anything else that's come up?
No, that's it. I figured this will be a pretty short meeting today because, yeah, I'm pretty tired anyways. But okay. I think that's whatever. We can talk about other stuff later.
Yeah. Let's just keep this one short then.
Yeah.
Let's keep it short. All right. Well, I'm gonna go back to coding then.
All right, man.
Cool. All right. Talk to you later. See ya. Skype crashes every time. If Skype ever doesn't crash, I'll chop off my dick. And that's a promise. I'll chop it like carrots. And like many pieces. All right, anyway, I think we're getting very close. Getting very close. Just need to add. Hunker down, or is it hanker down? Hanker down? It's hunker down. Now, what is it about this that doesn't like? I don't understand. What? I don't understand. It's fine. Oh, I added it here. I added it in the return statement. Jesus Christ. Did I do this? I don't remember. I'm probably not getting the actions to come through. Why don't I just import them? Can I do that? It's kind of weird. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could do that. I think I just might need this. Well, let's use both actually. State. Do I need anything on the state? Not really. Actions. Yeah, I could use some actions. What happened? Wait, I rebuilt it, right? Forgot to do this. Oops. I need these things. Is that it? Just those? There we go. There are the actions. Nice. Hmm. I don't think you can pass parameters to sagas. Or maybe you can. I think you can. Of course you can. Crap. Ooh, got it. I see what my error was. Except the hell happened to the video? The video broke again. Oh, No, it didn't. It's there. No, it broke again. Why does it keep choosing Skippy? There we go. Finally got Marvin. Guess that background color doesn't do anything. 34277704337. 48853 7237 4853. What the heck? Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god, look at that. What is going on? Oh my god. Oh my god.